What's going on, YouTube? Back with another rocket. This time it's story time. You feel me? Just want to give you guys a little perspective of how I got started. So you guys know I didn't just land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me. Nah, messing with you. But yeah, this is story time. This is my first story time. So I figured, let me introduce myself to the people. Give them a little light history of how I began rapping, where I came from, you know what I mean, and where I'm heading, where I'm at now, and where I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? So check it out, sit back, relax, and you know what I mean, peep this story right here. So pretty much I want to tell you guys how I began rapping, where it happened, how I get the inspiration and stuff. So yeah, pretty much I was around 5 years old when it all began. I moved from Virginia at 3-4 years old and came to Brooklyn, New York. Moved to Gates Avenue with my grandfather, my Uncle Mills, my pops, you know, and that's where I pretty much landed and began my roots here in New York City. And so yeah, my uncle pretty much he seen the hypeness in me. I was always hype as a kid. I always wanted to mimic hip hop, you know, freaking Big Pun, all the rappers, Nas, Noriega. I just wanted to be like them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just outside of my body wanting to be them people, you know what I'm saying? Wanting to, like, looking up to Nori and them, like, I want to just rap, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop. I just love the feeling of it, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, and pretty much my uncle, he also seen that I was a smart young kid, that I could read very well, I could recite what I'm taught very well, you know, and so we pretty much played with it at first. I remember my uncle made this wooden microphone. He just got a piece of wood and he started chiseling it, you know, into a mic, to an actual look of a microphone. And he spray painted the top red. He even put the lines in the microphone as if it was the real microphone. And he even put an off and on sign on the microphone, like. And that was a real mic to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a real mic to me. I practiced with that mic every day for about 3-4 hours. 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, I kept that wooden mic. I remember in the crib on the block on Gates Avenue, he put up like a white backdrop, and I used to just practice right there and stuff like that. And I remember one day he had the idea to make a promotional video for the Apollo. So what he had me do is I put on like a red jumper. He made it. It was fly as a mug. Like, it had the patches on it. It looked like a speed racer. Like, you know, the speed racer, the speed racer guys, NASCAR, whatever the case. You know how them guys in jumpsuits? Yeah, he made his own stitching. That's how creative and dope he is. You know what I'm saying? From head to toe, he made that. Actually, he had the idea, but I think that was my Aunt Annette. Shout out to Aunt Annette. I think she was the one that made that. You know what I'm saying? And so, yo, it was dope. I put it on. I remember I had the black and white Air Nikes. You know, that the ones that say AIR, the ones that coming out now. I think them the Tempos or something. First had them like in 90 something, late 90s. First one with them. You know what I'm saying? And we made the tape for the Apollo, like I said, and it was an audition tape. So I was lucky enough and blessed enough for the producers at Apollo to accept my request to be in the show. And yeah, pretty much I did the show. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous, real nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about didn't even want to go up there nervous, but we made it there. My first time getting on stage, I rubbed the Apollo wood, you know, the big piece of lucky wood right there from the tree trunk. Rubbed the wood for good luck. and went on stage, and I felt like I rocked it. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I felt like I rocked it. But guess what? I didn't even win the competition, man. You know, it was like 5 of us, and I remember, you know how in Apollo, everybody lined up at the end, at the end of the show, everybody lines up, and they go like this to each member, and the crowd got to make the noise, and just so happened somebody that was also performing, their people applauded louder for them, you know what I mean, and they actually got the win. Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying. But that right there just showed me that to keep pushing, you know what I mean. It kind of, as a kid, it kind of knocked me off my pivot a little bit, but we were doing so many things and shows after that, like it didn't matter, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little bit discouraged, but like I said, I kept going. And my people, my uncle and my street team and everybody, we was all locked in. So if you close one door, we gonna open up another one. I remember we used to just bombard shows. I'm talking about, I'm not even on the guest list, and I end up on the stage with them, you know what I'm saying. For example, freaking the Fugees was performing at the Greek Fest. I wasn't even expected to perform, right guys? But we knocked down all the barricades and all of the security boundaries they had, and I was like 4 feet tall. One of my street team members put me on his shoulders, and we raided the stage. And I actually got on stage with Lauryn Hill, got backstage with her, you know what I'm saying. She's like, "Oh, you so cute." Da, da, da. Like it was a dope you know what I mean, experience. And that right there, we just kept pushing, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man, like I lost the Apollo, you know what I'm saying, but like I said, we kept going. And right a little bit further down the timeline, we got up with, I was actually blessed to become a part of the Pee Wee members. And I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit how that happened. It was so long ago, you know what I'm saying, but I gotta give you guys this story so you can know where I came from, you know what I mean. You can see actually this guy been putting in work, and he been doing what he do. So I'm gonna tell you guys this story real quick. Shout out to all the Pee Wees, love all my brothers, wish you guys the best. You know, you already know. But pretty much, like I said, we were street teaming. We were out there building a fan base, building up, you know what I mean, the hype of who is Shorty Red. He's a young kid, he's nice, and pretty much that's how it was done back in the day. Like today, you gotta vlog, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you know. Back in the day, it was all footwork, you know what I'm saying, all footwork, all mouth work. We had to just every day put in that work, you know what I'm saying. So pretty much how I got with the Pee Wees, we met up with Mike, but before that, we met up with Mike at a back to school book bag giveaway for the kids, you know what I'm saying. This was like the late 90s again. And shout out to Lil Neek, shout out to DJ Just. They were there because they were like headlining to be there or whatever for the kids, you know. Lil Neek and DJ Just, they had the McDonald's commercial and they was doing their thing, so they were there, you know what I'm saying. And of course your boy Shorty Red had to show up, you know what I'm saying. And Michael Bivens was there, and Mike met my father, met my uncle, you know, met my team, and he pretty much he heard some of my music. Some of my people gave him the earphones, let him hear some music, and Michael Bivens is like, "Oh, okay, yeah, this is hard body," like, you know. So I was actually blessed to be invited to this hotel gathering where Mike had an idea to get a group together, 7 rappers together and make a rap group. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to sign him. He had that idea. So he invited me to the hotel, and I didn't know none of this was happening, y'all. I did not know. I was just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Having fun. Like, yo, word, I'm about to go rap somewhere. All right, I'm with it. I'm about to go rap somewhere. But little did I know, God had a plan for me. And once I made it to the hotel, I kind of realized what was going on. Like, I see all the Pee Wee members there, Biv is there, and you know what I'm saying. Like I said, this was a long time ago, y'all. So y'all gotta help me get through this, help you guys understand this story. But pretty much, Mike was loving the energy. You know what I'm saying, and little further down the line, Mike signed me. You know what I'm saying. Mike signed me to Motown Records. Along with the other group. And this group is called the Magnificent Seven. You know what I'm saying? Big 10 Pee Wee Allstars. And that's pretty much where I got my break, y'all. Because, like I said, from 5 years old, I just had a dream. I just had a wish. And I just had a love for this. But now, it's becoming more serious. Now you're about to be officially signed. Now, it's like, everything that you was working for is now coming into fruition. So, I was hype about that, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember signing with Mike, and my first show was Jenny Jones, and we had to fly to Chicago. And man, was I scared to death to fly my first time. You know what I mean? I've never been out the hood. You know what I mean? I've never been out of New York City. But now I'm flying to Chicago. Like, I'm lit. I was nervous as hell. I remember Tay Boogie, you was crying on the plane, bro. I still remember that, man. You my brother for life, but yeah, like we was young, we was scared. We was like, oh, what, man, I'm gonna die, man. We get on the plane, shit, hell nah. But yo, we rocked out, we killed the show, you know what I'm saying, and we just kept on doing what we do from there, man. And yeah, pretty much, yo, I just wanted to let you guys know that you could start from, like they say, a mustard seed. You could start from there, and you could be something so phenomenal and something so huge if you just believe in yourself. And you don't know the route God is taking you, but just trust, you know what I mean? Your intuition, and trust that you know where you want to end up in life, and just follow that, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I began not knowing what I was doing. I was just having a love for it, and just, you know what I mean, having a passion for it. But now look at me. This is a business now. I take it totally serious. And I'm able to give back and drop a few jewels to the brothers, the young rappers that's coming behind me, and the actors as well. That, you know what I'm saying, you gotta take this serious, and you're gonna get knocked on, you're gonna get knocked down. You know what I mean? You climbing up the ladder, you're gonna see some of the same people coming down. And you always got to remain humble and stick to your guns, stick to what you know. Always study your craft, and always work diligently hard where you want to be, because where you at now may not be where you want to end up, but just keep pushing, and I'm telling you will end up where you want to be. Because a lot of things that I've accomplished in my life, man, to this day, I can't believe I accomplished that. And a lot of people, they say, wow, you was in this movie, you was in that movie. I take it in stride, you know what I mean? I give myself a slight pat on the back, but I want to do more. You know what I'm saying? I want to do more and more and more. I don't want to just say, yeah, I've done these credentials and stick with them. I want to do more, I want to learn more, and I want to teach people more. So with that story right there, that's just a part of my story. I want you guys to check out the documentary, Star Child documentary, dropping real soon, so stay in tune with that. And you guys will get the full story of that. But man, this beginning of this journey was crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I'm loving it right now because I'm so focused and I'm so determined to do more than what you guys have seen me before, that I'm fully doused in this, man. It's like, so that's what's up, y'all. I want you guys to always stay focused, always keep pushing, always, stay motivated, and always remember where you came from. You know what I'm saying? Even as big as you get, always remember where you came from, because it only get greater, it only get better. Alright, y'all? So I thank you guys for watching. Like I said, this was my first story time. Hope you guys like it. This is my introduction to you. And yeah, stay in tune, baby. I love you guys, alright? Love y'all. Yeah. gotta move on, man. You gotta keep pushing. No, it's hard.
I'ma make sure that we all straight, yeah. I had to put in my time, yeah. Now I can see it in 4K. You ever fall but your ego just don't get the memo? Reaching for Cuban cigars but you in with cigarillo, running like Ricky.